afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. I'm a psychic, a medium, a light worker, and a crone. And this is my friend Heather.
Hi, I'm a crone also,
And among other things.
amongst other things. Yes, I am a psychic medium. I astral travel, and I read cards.
You do indeed.
And speaking of reading cards, I'll go ahead and read what they say for us at the beginning of the show. And we'll see
We
where
love
we're
that.
at. Meanwhile, she will talk to you while I get things held out.
Hi, Emmy J, Gina M, Wiki, Sharon Sipe. Who else is here? Viviane. Nice to see everybody this afternoon. It's a beautiful day in Key West, if not a little bit warm, but it's okay. It's all good. For some reason, we're not running on Facebook. All of a sudden, right before I went live, StreamYard said they couldn't connect to Facebook. So I don't know if anybody else is having issues with Facebook today, but we are. Oh, well. We're going to talk about astral travel, our second show on astral travel. So it's a little bit deeper dive. And we hope you enjoyed our show on New Earth energy, talking about the new energies that are coming in on the planet. And all the solar flares we've been having lately have certainly increased that energy that's hitting the planet. So strange, but there you go. So what do your cards have to say today, girl?
Well, we are the commitment, and sometimes the things that get in the way of our commitment are surfacing things that come up. It can be ordinary life. It can be something new that you've found in the spirituality. It could be doing shadow work. Things come up that give us a problem with our commitment. And of course, our spirit is still offering up prayers, and our human is trying to keep everything united and going like it's supposed to be going. Let's see if you can see that better. There. Anyway, it's more. But what they're saying to help with that commitment and to override all those things that surface when you don't need them to surface is love.
It's always
And love will supersede all of those, and you'll be back in the celestial realm doing what you need to be doing again.
Well, all right.
Okay?
That sounds good. Hey, Wiki, Janet P, White Dragon, Lauren Hunsinger. Great to have everybody here today. Let's get rid of
That.
hard cam. There we
Yeah.
go.
There we go.
Hi, guys. Good to see ya. So, astral travel. Woohoo! How many of you guys
Do that.
do that? I would love to know how many can actually astral travel and do it on a regular basis, even, or even if you've had one or two different times it's happened to you.
It happens, and sometimes you think you've got a really good imagination, but no, you're actually traveling.
Let us know what you think, or if you all have ever had any experiences of it. Astral travel or astral projection are terms used to describe an OBE, or out-of-body experience, where the subtle body, known as the astral body, travels throughout the astral plane. The subtle body is the unseen double of the dense physical body. It is the form, mold, and blueprint upon which and around which our dense 3D physical body is built. Add the auric bodies. So where is it? Here's your etheric body, and here's your astral body. It is the vehicle. The astral body can also be thought of as the energy body of the human being. It is the vehicle through which prana or chi flows to the physical body, and it comes into existence before the physical body. And it only fades out after we die, and the very last remaining particle of the deceased physical body disappears, except for the skeleton. Its main connection point with the physical body is in the area of the spleen. These two bodies are connected to each other throughout each lifetime by an unseen energetic umbilical cord, which some call the silver thread or the silver cord. We're all familiar with the silver cord, right?
Yeah. and often wondered what the heck it was.
I didn't know that it was attached to your spleen or around the spleen. I thought that
Right.
was kind of interesting. I always thought it was your heart. So what do I know?
So, anyway, dreaming is an unconscious astral projection. And when we're in a deep sleep or during an astral projection experience, the soul is said to temporarily leave the body, essentially leaving our 3D reality. Astral projection is essentially the midpoint between an out of body experience, OBE, or a lucid dream. Like when you start to fall asleep but wake up right before it happens, you can literally feel your body coming back and your soul coming back into your body. All of a sudden, oh, I'm back. So, and that happens at least sometimes to me. Or you suddenly wake up at 3 a.m. and you're paralyzed for a moment. You can't move. And it takes a couple of moments to come back to yourself and realize you just got back into your body. Now, this would happen to me sometimes when I would go to classes and everybody else is back from whatever journey we were taking and moving around, and I still couldn't move.
Wow.
It took me a little longer to get back, I guess. An out of body experience, OBE, is an experience and sensation of your consciousness leaving the body, and you witness yourself as a third person. You can actually look back and there you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you may feel as if you're outside yourself, looking at your life from another perspective, as if witnessing from above or from a higher consciousness. I've actually seen myself sleeping coming back. It's a very weird experience.
I think that's pretty common, though.
Yeah. And our consciousness leaves our body's lower frequency to move to a higher frequency plane of existence.
Our brain consists of 5 different types of brain waves: delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Each of these brain waves has a normal frequency range in which they operate. And each type of brainwave controls a variety of states of consciousness, ranging from sleep to active thinking. In a study by the HeartMath Institute, there are several brain scans that were demonstrated the participants entering gamma brain wave frequency when in these states. You can see that beta is when we're actually awake. Alpha is when we're under light hypnosis and light meditation. Theta is really a deep trance state, and that's like where past life regressions are done with the QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis technique from Dolores Cannon. And then you have the delta, which is the dream state, which is really where we're asleep. And I don't know if we hit gamma in our sleep, or that's when we hit gammas when we're just astral traveling.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about the gamma part, but it's interesting that they say the gamma.
And I do remember that I have, based on what they're saying there for like daydreaming, things like that, I have done that in class. Any of you guys done that in a boring class?
No.
I have. I just
astral traveled right out of the boring class.
Not even there.
That's really funny.
I remember one time I was in one class, I was answering a question, and I came back in the middle of my answering the question and didn't know what I was saying.
Oh, Lord.
So I couldn't finish it. It was very embarrassing.
That would be. Thank you, Sharon Sype. We do have a list in the description of the video of different astral travel books. And so, please check those out.
Right. Yeah.
Astral projection, or OBs, generally involve a feeling of floating or hovering outside the body, an altered perception of the world, such as looking down from a height, the feeling that you're looking down at yourself from above,
Mm-hmm.
a feeling that you're outside of time and space and observing your life from a different realm, a sense that what's happening is very real, You may awaken feeling as if you've not slept, and you've had a very vivid dream. You felt you were actually experiencing it in waking time. I've had two OBEs that I remember, and they both involved visiting with my father, knowing that they weren't, that he couldn't be there because he was already dead.
We are more than just our physical bodies and spiritual experiences. Like these help us expand our consciousness. And it helps us reach our fullest potential in more ways than we could ever imagine. For those of us who are always seeking answers or guidance or connection with other realms and planes, and astral projection is the key. That's how you do that. You can come to understand more about the world, universe, and your own place in it by showing your bigger picture thinking.
Yeah.
Yep. And when people come back to their bodies after a near-death experience, an astral projection, or an OBE, they don't ever come back the same.
So
They've
it's been
experienced
profound
other
changes.
things. Yes. The huge shift in perception that happens during these states can reprogram the subconscious mind in a very profound way. Perception is one of life's perception of one's own life may be entirely different. You see yourself completely differently. There is a greater understanding of the nature of reality and a greater awareness of life in itself.
Astral projection can be voluntary or involuntary, like during sleep, where one spirit goes to another plane of existence to have actual experiences. Voluntary astral projection also happens consciously with relaxation and visualization techniques. There's hundreds out there. In voluntary astral projection, people approach astral projection with the purpose of creating a space in which they can have an out-of-body experience. This is a conscious choice and can be achieved through practice, lucidity, certain sleep cycles, music, meditation, and more. There are unplanned and involuntary out-of-body experiences as well. We often hear of these when linked to NDEs or near-death experiences. But other events can bring on involuntary out-of-body experiences, like illness and trauma, hunger, and water deprivation. Yuck.
Yeah. Now, astral travel feels like a floating sensation.
He looks like he's floating.
Yeah. And I felt like I was floating and I was looking down. I don't know what I was doing, but I was there looking down at me. Anyway, but you can also take flight, walk through walls, and even teleport, in other words, remote view, from place to place. And even when I was doing that, when I got to thinking about it, I was floating, and I was floating from above, so I could see the entire room, not just what was in front of me.
Right.
So,
because she's remote viewed the Sphinx, she's also gone to Antarctica and some other really interesting places.
I've been inside Mount Shasta.
And Mount Shasta.
Yep. Now, Robert Monroe's account of journeys to other realms was an early account of OBE experiences and techniques. He popularized the term OBE, and his books were translated into many different languages. They established further studies of OBE, this is the MONROE Institute, and astral projection and related type topics. They studied those.
It's still going.
Yeah.
It's still there.
And the MONROE Institute suggests that the following method to initiate astral travel. So his first step was to relax the body and the mind as much as possible. Just relax. To me, that's meditation because that's when I am totally relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Or sleep. Let yourself enter a half sleep state. And then focus on the mental sensations rather than the physical. Don't focus on how you feel so much as the mental sensations that you have. Try and stay hyper aware of environmental vibrations as you go deeper. And then align your physical body with the vibrations while staying relaxed so that you can use the vibrations to jiggle your subtle body out of the physical.
All right. Then use your mind to picture clearly your body, one limit and one area at a time. Fine tune your focus on successfully lifting out of your physical body. No luck for me at all. Okay. Next one is that was Monroe, Robert.
And I have to
This is
admit that when I've astral projected, it's just a matter of setting my intention. I'm going there and I'm there.
So cool.
So
This is the program I tried, Mastering Astral Projection by Robert Bruce, who's another pioneer of astral projection. This uses binaural beats, which give me restless legs, so I absolutely could not do it. I was so disappointed. I tried so hard with this book. Another visualization technique is the rope climb. Formulated by Robert Bruce, in this technique, you aren't trying to catch yourself within the right REM cycle. Instead, you focus on visualizing each muscle in the body and entering a vibrational state where every cell is alive and pulsing. You then visualize a rope hanging above your head and visualize your astral body climbing the rope hand over hand until free. Some tips for astral travel is use intention for seeking answers and helping guide your travel. Keep your focus away from your physical body. If you don't, you'll pop right back into it. Call in protection if it feels right for you. Ask your guides, spirit animals, angels, and ancestors for assistance. What are some of the benefits of astral travel? Spiritual growth, as far as I'm concerned. That's everything.
yeah, to go within yourself or journey to spirit worlds to speak with divine beings can be done astrally, and it helps with your growth spiritually.
Absolutely.
To visit loved ones, dead or alive, you can astrally project to see them. And if you communicate in advance, your bodies can astrally project to one another, or your loved one can simply be psychically attuned to when you're going to arrive to visit. And you learn consciousness lives forever. The real
Sorry.
you is an immortal soul that has lived many different lifetimes and on many different planes of existence. And the real you lives on long after your current physical body expires. Yeah. This is a dated thing. Our spirits are not. So, learning astral projection ends the fear of death. You can do just about anything in your astral or etherical form because you're much closer to your true essence, a multidimensional divine soul. You can do mind-blowing things without the heavy 3D physical body weighing you down. You can float, fly to outer space, time travel, visit otherworldly dimensions, and so much more.
Astral travel changes your life and perspective. Many say that having an out-of-body experience is life-changing. Understanding that your consciousness exists forever really puts things into a different perspective. It certainly does. This is just one lifetime of many. There's no need to be living in fear because we got plenty more. We've done this before.
And we'll do it again if we want
We
to.
may want to do it again. Life dramas and personal conflicts naturally fall to the wayside. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. Knowing this truth helps us to appreciate our current life in a whole new level. It also helps in knowing your soul purpose. People attracted to learning astral travel are usually advanced souls. Those who volunteered for this incarnation to aid in the raising of planetary consciousness at the time. All of you, us, that's exactly why we're here. Those who volunteered for this incarnation to aid in the raising of the planetary consciousness have the ability to exist in timeless, non-physical form, even if for a short time. It helps us remember what we came here to do.
Exactly. And seeing through the illusion, incarnating into a heavy 3D physical body requires you to forget who and what you really are. And astral projection helps you to pierce the veil and see through the illusion that is 3D reality. Raising your consciousness in this way is critical as you move along the spiritual awakening ascension path. It dramatically improves your sleep. The deep trance-like states of consciousness that go hand in hand with successful astral projection are incredibly beneficial to your nightly sleep cycle. A world of benefits opens up to the astral traveler. More effective and more efficient sleep. More time in the highly beneficial REM sleep stage. More delta brain waves. Faster cell regeneration, and more. And you can unlock your subconscious. Learning to become more in tune with your mind and body naturally develops a certain kind of skill and mastery. So, and that's so essential to astral projection. And it also helps awaken intuition. Visiting the astral plane, where time does not exist, can make you highly intuitive and even awaken your psychic abilities.
You can interact with highly advanced beings. Astral travel allows you to meet a wide variety of non physical entities, including highly evolved souls, ascended masters, angelic beings, those that no longer need a 3D physical body. You may meet those you knew in previous incarnations, and all types of spiritual guides that are ready to share their knowledge for you and enlightenment and your enlightenment. Your timeless, already ascended higher self or oversoul may appear to you in the astral realm. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Meet your higher self in the astral realm, see what your higher self looks and feels like. That'd be cool.
They know all the stuff we don't.
Exactly.
Just ask them.
Understand your soul. You can also understand your soul progression. Astral travel can help you understand your divine essence on a deeper level, including your reincarnation history and potential parallel lives. That to me is fascinating too. Spending time in your immortal, non physical form helps you remember that this one human lifetime is but one tiny chapter in an eternal book. Just one little tiny chapter in
I
our
know. So we've done it for
Wow.
years and years
for
and
thousands of years. You may even be able to watch your past lives like a movie and understand the purpose and mission of your current life as your soul progresses infinitely onward and upward. Astral travel is an amazing way to experience infinite possibility and have soulful sojourns from your bed or even your couch.
Mhm. And there are also many benefits that come from undertaking purposeful out of body experiences. It helps with anxiety. It can be particularly potent for those who have a fear of death, as the experience of separating your spirit from the body may make it easier to go without fear when the time comes.
I don't have any fear of death.
No, I don't either. Not
None.
not anymore. No. It helps with psychological breakthroughs. Visions and vivid dreams and quests can all become clearer when we explore different planes and invite our bodies to stay open to guidance and messages from higher planes and places. It adds self discovery. Beyond the boundaries of the body and the here and now, astral travel discoveries and various spiritual practices, we learn a lot about ourselves and the wonder of the universe that we live in. It strengthens psychic abilities, third eye wisdom, connections with spirit guides, visioning, and experiencing outer realms. The more you explore your psychic abilities, the stronger they will become.
Astral travel promotes spirituality. The more you journey and pull back the veil, the more opportunity you have for living a life that is deep, meaningful, and wholly authentic to your deeper spirit. It is perfectly safe, and venturing into the astral world can be accessible for anyone who feels compelled to try it. Well, most anyone. Remember, successful astral travel adventures take time, patience, and practice, so be sure to make it a regular habit. And there are many, many techniques to explore and see which one works the best for you. My favorite book on astral travel is actually William Bullman's book. And I know I've told you guys this before. Let me see if I have his book.
There you go.
Adventures Beyond the Body. This is a fascinating book. It talks about how his experiences in, I guess he was like college when he first started. And it explains so many, it explains his experiences, but he also gives a bunch of techniques on how to do it. And he also reveals his travels and what happened to him in his travel. And one of the fascinating parts of it was his discussion of the multiverse, how he found out about the multiverse. So I highly recommend this particular book, but they're all good. And I'm sure there's more newer versions.
Yeah, I know he talks about things you don't want to do, or you're going to be right back in your body again.
Yeah, it gives you tips on how to handle yourself when you're out there, and all kinds of different tips for making more a wonderful experience and to make it easier on you and fear-free.
Right.
Because people get scared.
But it makes a big difference on a lot of your beliefs.
That book changed my life and how I felt about life and death. It made me understand a lot more about the universe. And even though I still can't astral travel on command, I would love to. But apparently it's a soul contract I made that I wouldn't do it. So I don't get to do it. But that's okay. I channel and I do other things, and I can live with that.
Right.
You guys that are out there astral traveling, I want to hear about your experiences. I think it's just amazing.
And I'm sure everybody does it differently.
I'm sure they do. And we're all doing it in our sleep.
Yeah.
It's where we go
especially if you find
night.
yourself, and sometimes we have found ourselves tired because when we have been astral traveling, we've been doing heavy work.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you come back and you wake up and you're tired and you have no idea why you're tired, it's because you've been working hard on the other side.
And people here are not the only ones that have told me I'm not getting any sleep when I go to sleep. I'm out doing something else. So yes, I'm still tired.
Oh, I can see that, Wiki. She says she can't do it anymore. Sleep apnea prevents me.
I don't know that it prevents me, but I don't think I do it on command. I just do it while I'm awake, and I want to go somewhere, I go. But I don't understand how.
You just don't know how you do it, but you can do it on command.
I do it. I just don't know how.
Okay, let me see. I got a couple of stars. Okay. Warrior Girl, while dreaming, zooming out above yourself to see your surroundings. I think so. Is that considered an out-of-body experience or astral travel?
Can you turn around and look at yourself from a different side of the room? If you can, you are astral traveling.
Yeah, for sure. Any other comments? Anybody have any other comments? Okay. Well, then I guess it's card time, ladies and gentlemen. Who would like cards pulled?
You know what? I think I'll do these. And these are the energy cards.
Hey, Jan's Free, how are you doing? Welcome here. We appreciate it. Wiki said she used to zoom into space. It sounds so fun.
I think I used to do that in the class that I was in because he would have us all going someplace. And then sometimes he would have people pick doors. And I said, I never had a door. He says, no, you were up above watching everybody to make sure they're okay. I went, huh?
That's so interesting. Okay, 1 card or 3 for people?
I don't care.
Let's do 3.
Okay, 3 cards.
Okay. Anybody that wants a reading, let us know. Viviani, hi, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you for
start
being
with you.
here. We'll start with you. I'm going to pull some cards.
And I will
myself.
pull mine over here so you can put them over here.
Okay, thanks.
And I'm not really left-handed, but my right
Viviani, I
arm,
got you on there. Jan's free, I got you.
my arm is preoccupied.
Wiki, I tried the MONROE technique too. I tried them all. But I can't. I found out later it was a soul contract. So now I don't even try. Well, I do. Sometimes. Okay, we got Viviani, Jan's free, and Hypnicity that are asking for cards.
Well, Viviani is kind of funny because these all are related. The three that I picked up were Door to Romance, but that could be just a friend, but it's somebody that you like so well that you actually love that friend. So it's something with love involved in it. It could be, if you need it, somebody who's coming into your life. As far as that goes, it may be renewal. I don't know if you're married, but if you're married, it could be a renewal of the love that you guys have for each other. So what they're saying is that you've got more coming into you. And the next card was the second chakra, and that's Archangel or Ariel, and it has to do with creativity. And this one has to do, it says it's a woman holding a heart, has to do with family. Now, this is kind of crazy. What came into my head is those three things look like a baby.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It could be a baby animal or something coming into your life, but it's something new coming into your life and your family, whatever that family is.
Interesting.
I don't know why that word came throwing out of my head. But then again, we have a new baby too. So this may be the kind of baby.
Okay, I got the first of all, the guardian angel. You're not alone. You know you're never alone. You have guides around you all the time. And then the star ancestor says, follow your voice. Follow the voice of your soul. So whatever's coming up, follow that voice. Just shift your perception a little.
You may want to just go across.
Shift your perception. And follow the voice of your soul. Just sometimes it's just need to tweak it to get the right answer. So just shift your perception a little bit. Know you're not alone, and follow that voice, that inner voice. We should all follow that inner voice.
That's true.
Hypnicity's next.
Hypnicity.
Yes. Viviani says not pregnant.
Good. I
Good.
didn't think so. And I kept thinking, even though it said baby, I don't think it's that kind of baby. Okay.
It could be a project baby.
Yeah.
It could be
But something that's going to
baby.
be added into your family. And if your family is you, that's fine. It's something you're adding into your family. Okay.
That's cute. Okay, hypnicity. Ooh, sweet. I want to look at something real quick.
But do remember, they did say creativity.
That's birthing something. That's a baby.
That it could be a baby. It could be a new path you're following.
Okay. Okay, I've got the Mirror Guardian, which is take time to reflect. Here we go. Oh. Take time to reflect. She's beautiful. And then the Sun, which is bringing you happiness and joy. And then Arrow, which surrounds yourself with protective energy. And that's talking about your spirit guides, your ancestors, all of those to protect you. Bring those in for protection and reflect on whatever it is that you're working on. But know that you're going to, the Sun card, you're going to be successful.
And this says that you're walking away from things that are not to your benefit, which is a good thing, because you have some attachments that are better off not there. And when it's a deceit card, it's very, very hidden, but some of your, and I'm sure you know who your friends are that aren't really with you in what you're doing. And by having attachments to them, you find that they're not really what you need. So you're walking away from them.
Good girl.
And that's a good thing to do. Okay?
Makes sense. Hey, Jan's Free.
Your cards seem to be coming out all by themselves.
I've got the Great Teacher, which is teaching us to learn from our spiritual experience. Let go of the need to be right. She's the peacekeeper. She's surrounded by the white buffalo and the peace pipe. She's holding a peace pipe. Then enjoy your growth and reap the rewards. You've done the work, or you're doing the work.
And
So
this
reap
is
the rewards.
This is supporting that, because although this is the anxiety card, you may have some anxiety about some things. And part of that anxiety is that some of the people that are around you are envious of you and what you can do. But you also have the angel of strength. You're strong enough to overcome all of those. You have more power than you think. This is the magician and the mirror. You have more power than you use it. They're not your problem. You have the strength to overcome that and use the power that you have. So go ahead and use it.
Warrior Girl, you want cards? I don't think I starred you. I didn't. And Amanda Carroll's next.
Okay.
And I wanted to tell you what they said, because Missy says, cool, thank you. It makes sense. Good. I'll just star Warrior Girl there. White Dragon, are you still here? Do you need cards? I know there's some people missing. You got it, girl.
Now, who are we doing? Warrior Girl?
Look at the screen.
Thank you, Amanda Carroll.
Amanda, Miss Amanda. Oh, Jansry says, cool, thank you. That envy card isn't the first time to pop up.
No, I'm sure.
Well, forearmed is forewarned.
Exactly.
Wow. Holy guacamole. You got 3 guardian cards. Unlock the magic within. Choose your own path. Love and let yourself be loved. You are blessed. The magic garden. Unlock your magic within. The direction guardian. Choose your path. The world is your oyster. And the heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved.
Yep.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And the first card that came out was yes. You got the sun card. Let me see if I can get that to show. But the next 2 cards said yes, but you also have the angel of balance. So you need to make sure you balance what you're doing. And in
I
case
think
you're
she
wondering what they're talking about, it's rest and rejuvenation. Take care of you while you're doing all these things that she was talking about.
I never pulled 3 guardian cards in a row. Never, ever pulled
Well,
3 of those in a row.
that's cool.
And you see, they're all angels. Every single one of them is an angel. All of them. Fantastic cards. Woo. Yes, Karen Doyle, you can get a card. That was for Amanda. You're on the list, Warrior Girl. Next is Sharon. And then you're after Sharon. And then Karen. Okay? Does she want to play cards too?
Yeah. Yep, she
You
does.
see that little puppy head sticking up? She's awake.
She was asleep through the whole rest of the show.
Well, cards make noise.
Yeah.
We love it. Whoops.
You're not helping, puppy.
Really nice readings today, huh? Our other puppy is right outside the room.
Making sure this one behaves and isn't crying. She gets upset when she cries.
Okay. I've got the warrior card for you, Sharon Sipe, and I know that you're fearless and you stand strong. You are a moderator extraordinaire for everybody in this community. We love you to death. Trust your instincts with the animal guardian, who once again, check out those wings. She's holding a little doe or a baby deer. She's holding Bambi, and she has a raven and the wise owl at the top. She's beautiful. And the mountains say, stand your ground. Be strong.
Yep.
You got it. Trust your instincts. You got this.
The first card was the 7th chakra. Uriel, Archangel Uriel, you are definitely connected. Okay. And then the next card that came up was financial constraints. And what I'm thinking there, because the next card was Lady with a Coin, was that you may have felt some financial constraints in the last few months, or you've been a little more careful and saying, no, I don't need that now. You may have been doing that. They're saying, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, who's next? Warrior Girl, I think. Yep. Let's see what we've got for Warrior Girl today. I've got the wise one, grow within your current situation. The medicine guardian. I love these guardian cards. Be open to healing information. He's all green with the heart chakra. And a knight. Be brave and honest. I think the card can just moved. Yep.
Okay. The first card that came up was the sun. So yes, 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 yes.
We like that.
And it says you're at this is the garden and the gate. It means that you have a choice whether to stay in where you know you're safe or go out and try something new.
Oh.
But then you have the victory card, which says no matter which way you go, you're going to be fine.
That's nice.
So,
That's right.
You may have a choice, but it's make the choice with your heart for your druthers.
Yeah.
You should be
That's
fine
what these
either
are
way.
saying too. Yeah.
You're going to be fine either way.
Be strong, be brave, be the warrior that you are. We all have to go watch this Kevin's video from yesterday so we can see this.
What is?
We have Karen Doyle now. I'll explain later.
All right.
We're almost done, sweetness. You've been such a good girl. Yes, you have. We're almost done, Sassy. I don't think she likes me talking to the baby.
Jealousy.
Yeah. Okay, Karen. What have we got for Karen today? Moving in a new direction with the traveler. Track down your fears and desires, the hunter. And the oracle, wait for important information. So this is a perfect time to track down your fears and desires and decide who you want to be and get rid of those fears. You're going to be moving in a new direction, so you want to make sure that you have what you want as opposed to what you don't want in your head, and wait for the oracle. Wait for her to let you send you the information. The information's on its way. And to be ready, you've got to cut out your fears and know yourself and know what it is you want.
And this goes with that because there are some things that you think, you wish you could do. And if that's what you decide that you really want to do, that's okay. But you do want to listen to that oracle because otherwise you may have a little bit of financial constraint, which means you have to be a little more careful with money than normally. But you do have a woman holding a heart, which means no matter what you do, you're going to be happy.
You're going to be all right.
It's just you could be happier if you listen to all that other reading. Listen for all the information to be there first. Okay?
Sounds good. Okay, I'll let you do one for the
Collective.
I think we've got everything done. Any other cards? Anybody else need a card? Otherwise, It's one for the collective. How do you spell her name? Is it Zena or Xena?
That's perfect. Xena.
Good. Like the true princess warrior, the warrior princess. I mean, Wiki, sure. We can do one more.
Yep, let's do that first. Wiki.
You're welcome, Karen. Tease it, girl. It's my sassy girl. I know. You're welcome, Amanda. Okay. Can't believe that. I just pulled the same 3 cards I had earlier before I shuffled.
Well,
Not very good shuffler.
basically, you started out with a happy family. That means everything in your family life, it's everybody's getting closer, and it's all very much happier. Everybody's satisfied with everything that's going on in the family. And then it says there's a door to personal health and happiness.
Ooh,
So
sweet.
things are going to be getting better that way as well as with the families. And you have Archangel Gabriel from the 5th chakra there to help you with it. So there's somebody to help make sure all this stuff comes the way you want it to be.
She's got a teacher here
Mhm.
and a magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Follow the voice of your soul. Do you know who your star ancestors are? If you do, that would be interesting. Follow the voice of your soul and learn from spiritual experiences. I think you have a teacher already in your life. Just continue to learn. Lovely. Okay, we got one more.
Who?
G. Covington.
All righty.
No worries, we can read them. No, it's not too late, G. Genevieve, right? Okay. Oh! There we go. Every time I hit it, something pops up underneath and shifts it to the next one. Okay. I can't keep control of my cards today.
Well, some of them are supposed to pop out. It's okay. Okay. First of all, you have the 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel, there for creativity. So I have a feeling it's a project that you're working on, or you're going to come up with one that you want to work on. And there are a lot of possibilities that are adjacent to each other. And you want to make sure you look at them carefully, because there can be something hidden deep, deep down in this deceit card that makes you decide, no, that's not for you. And she will help you find it. But look at these possibilities closely. Make sure you're seeing everything from every different angle before you decide you want to do something. Okay?
I got the shape shifter. Transform and unveil your gifts, which he has an eagle and a coyote. Or no, a wolf, I'm sorry. I believe there's a snake in there as well.
Oh, no, that's...
And you know how snakes shed their skin.
So
maybe do that. But regarding you, the seer says to see beyond the current situation. So look deeply and see beyond what is in your vision. And the sage says be devoted and committed. So just take your time.
Don't be in a hurry.
Don't be in a hurry and read between the lines, and you'll be all right. Okay? That sounds good to me.
It doesn't. The deceit card doesn't mean something was going against you. It's just saying there's some deep stuff down in there that you want to make sure you find. And if it's okay with you, it's okay. But make sure you're aware of it.
Okay. That's it for me. And one more card for the collective. And that sounds good.
Yeah. Card to go with.
Okay, let's see what we got next. Oh, Friday, you guys. Valerie B's going to be here. We're going to talk about the strawberry full moon and the astrology of it. You know, she's really good at that sort of thing. I just had to read my current chart with the transits. Oh my God, everything is in Taurus these days, which is my ascendant. Anyway, she's going to be here on Friday, and then on Saturday we're going to do a show on connecting with your spirit guides. Maybe a little how-to in a way. So that'll be fun too. So Friday, 3:00 Eastern, strawberry full moon, and Saturday, 3:00 Eastern, connecting with your spirit guides. I hope you guys will all join us. We love Valerie too.
You have the angel of strength.
Oh, sorry. This is not for G. Covington. This is for the collective. This is for all of us.
Yeah. You all have the strength that you need. You have the angel of strength to help with it. And this is, again, our second chakra for creativity. So you may be finding that you have a couple more ideas on how to do things that you're doing.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with that. And this is saying yes, because they're all behind you and what you decide. If you decide there's something, but you're going to find some more ideas to what you're doing. And you might say, well, what if I try this? It might be a good idea.
Absolutely. Try more than one thing at a time.
Right.
She has fantastic readings. I highly recommend you get a reading with her because she can tell you exactly what's going on with you right now. She understands it. And she's using so much more information than we used to have in astrology. All these
outer planets
and all kinds of strange things that are going on. It's awesome. So we'll see her on Friday.
Yes.
Thank everybody for being here today. I don't know what happened to our Facebook stream, but it didn't want to play today. So we'll see what happens on Saturday.
And
Friday and Saturday, who knows?
Don't forget to send your love out to everybody.
Including yourselves.
Including yourselves.
Have a great week, you guys. It's going to be a good week. Have a great week and shine your light. Let your freak flag fly. I love
and remember that you're all exactly where you're supposed to be.
We are
right
all
now.
Exactly where we're supposed to be at this moment.
There's no race. You're just exactly where you need to be.
Exactly. So have a great one. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share if you so see fit. We'd appreciate it.
And subscribe, for heaven's sakes.
Bye-bye.